Hello everyone, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 17 of the Minecraft 1.15 survival let's play. In the last episode, we did some work in our ravine village, built a blacksmith, made a little bit of extra detail work, and it looks pretty nice. But this episode, I have some more plans. Before we get into that though, you may have noticed I've done a little bit of detail work around here, and of course, it always has to start raining. Alright, let's sleep really fast. But I've done a little bit of detail work around the village. I've added some trees, pathways, blocks, and little things like that. And I thought I'd just show it off really quick because I'm not going to do all this on camera. I just kind of did some of this on stream, some of it off camera. But as you can see, I built some trees here. I made this tree look a lot better. I definitely think so. And I added some pathways. I used coarse dirt. I used gravel. I used some buttons to make it look like stone. And I added a heck ton of bone meal. I had a lot of bones left over from killing skeletons, but yeah, as you can see, adding all this stuff really does make the village look a lot better. I break the grass that's 2 blocks high just because I think it looks bad. I put a little, stone over here. I wanted to use mossy cobblestone, but I was too lazy to craft it, so I just put some vines on some cobblestone for now while I wait for more vines to grow. I built a tree here in the center of this town, built a pathway around it. Again, put a lot of buttons and little gravel pieces around to make it look like stones and stuff. I think this tree looks pretty good though. I was messing around with different designs and this is what I came up with pretty much. I just make a big base for the tree. I go up a little bit. I make branches in a few different directions, cover it with leaves, and then all I do is, put some vines here and there, put a few lanterns, put a few buttons to cover the ends, and I think it looks really nice. And then I continue doing that over here. Made a few other trees, and I think it also looks pretty good over here. We have another little stone here. I have actual stone buttons on the ground to look like rocks. But yeah, I just did a little bit of detail work. People always ask me, like, what do I do for pathways? What do I do to make things look better? I will occasionally be trimming the trees here. I don't want to get I don't want to let any of the vines get too long because I think it looks kind of bad. But yeah, we have that, and then we have this tree over here. This one I made a little bit bigger. I think it looks really nice, though. I really like it. I like going for this very whimsical, fantasy almost looking tree. But yeah, I mean, the village is still relatively small, so all the detailing work I did didn't, expand too far, but it still just makes this village look a little bit better, adding all of those things. But in this episode, I'm not here to talk about builds the entire episode. We are actually doing a not building episode because people suggested that every, X number of episodes or so, I do some sort of episode dedicated to mining, caving, showing you guys my methods for getting lots of ores really quickly, because people are always astonished how I'm streaming, and literally I'll stream for an hour and somehow have like 2 stacks of diamonds, even though I've only been mining for like half an hour. And I kid you not, I get diamonds really quickly, and I'll show you guys the method I used for that. I showed it off in episode 2, but I've made some kind of advancements to it, so I'll show that off. We'll do some caving, maybe hopefully find a mineshaft, something cool like that. But yeah, let me grab all the materials I need, like a water bucket, some torches. So quickly here before we head out, just to kind of show proof of my methods. Here I'll show you really quickly my chests. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half stacks of diamonds just in that chest. I have tons of gold in all my chests, literally a stack plus 16, half a stack and a little bit, 2 stacks. How much gold do I have here? Almost a stack. I have like half a stack of unsmelted gold, a stack of gold in there. Pretty much when I go mining, I pretty much just look for diamonds and gold. I don't really get iron, but I think today I will grab a little bit of iron just because I'm starting to run low. And then here is my chests really from yesterday's stream. So as you can see, I streamed for about an hour and a half, but only about half hour of it was actually mining, and I got about a stack of diamonds plus 8. And obviously, right now I have Fortune 3, so that kind of helps the whole diamond process, but still, you still have to find a lot of veins of diamonds to get this many. I got a little bit of iron, wasn't too worried, got a stack of gold, which I didn't even collect all of the gold, and I also got some slime balls, because we found a slime, so that means in the ravine we were in, is a slime chunk, so I want to go there hopefully sometime in the future, and hopefully we can find out which chunk is the slime chunk, and what we can do is head there and make some sort of a slime farm, because I've never actually made a slime farm before, but I think it'd be interesting to try to make one, because like I said, I'd like to in the future experiment with more redstone builds in this world, since I've never been very into redstone, but I think, you know, maybe it's time for me to start you know, experimenting, trying to figure out redstone, stuff like that. So I don't know, it'll be nice for sticky pistons, plus slime blocks are pretty fun, things like that. But what I'm gonna do now is pretty much what I do on stream all the time before I go mining. I am going to quickly type in the coordinates of where I'm located in the chat. So pretty much these are the coords of where I am right now, and then pretty much all I do is talk to stream for like a few minutes, just walk a random direction in the distance until I'm far enough away from my house, and then I pretty much just dig straight down and see what we find. And the reason I do this, I guess this is kind of the beginning to my method of getting lots of diamonds, is because many people make, for example, a mine by their house, mine all the diamonds near there, and then just keep continuing the mine. So then after they've mined a couple of times, to get to a spot where there's fresh diamonds, you know, they have to walk like 10 minutes underground just to a different mine. But that's really annoying, it's really tedious, plus it's really boring. So that's why what I do is I just write down my coordinates, and then I just start walking. I walk for usually, you know, 3, 4, 5 minutes away from my village, because for the most part I've mined all the diamonds near my village, and so there's no point in mining super close to my village. You know, I may as well just go far out. I'm sure I didn't get every single little diamond, I'm sure there's lots I missed, but I got a good amount, and so then I keep running into my own caves and pathways when I mine near my village. So I go a little bit far away from my village, a few hundred blocks, and eventually try to find some diamonds. And pretty much, obviously after a while, this can get a little tedious because you eventually have to travel so far away from your village to find diamonds that it's really annoying, not worth it, and really time consuming. But at that point, like I'm right now, I literally have like 6 stacks of diamonds. There's not much reason for me to continue mining diamonds, except for the fact that I don't have anything better to do on stream, because most of the time on stream I don't want to do too many building projects, only small things. Because when you're at this point in a world like I am, you should really be working on trying to get mending books, which I have been working on. Last stream I was working on trying to get mending books on a villager. So, you know, by the time you get to a few stacks of diamonds, you really don't need any more, because then your diamond armor will automatically start repairing itself. And when you're like me, have pretty much perfect tools and armor now, we got flame on our bow yesterday, and protection 4 and unbreaking 3 and everything, your armor and your weapons are so powerful that nothing really kills you. And so, you know, the only way you can lose your armor is if you die, and since you're not gonna die, you'll be okay, and you can pretty much have the same armor for pretty much the rest of your world. Like, this is the same armor set I'll probably have, the same tools I'll probably have for the rest of however long I'm in this survival world. Obviously, like I said, I need to get mending on it, but once I do, you know, it'll last me a while. And mending's great because literally, especially on a pickaxe, as you mine, it literally just repairs itself. And you know, sometimes there are a few things that are kind of hard to repair with mending, like for example an elytra, because you don't always have an elytra equipped, but that's why you can just make an Enderman XP farm like the one I made a few episodes ago, get tons of XP. All you need to do is hold the elytra in your offhand while you're getting XP in this hand. And I know that doesn't work on Bedrock/console, because for those versions of the game, you can only get a certain number of, what's it called? You can only put a certain few items in your second hand, I don't know what it's called. You can't put an elytra, but what you can do is, say you make an Enderman farm, you can swing at the Enderman, kill a few, switch to the elytra in your other hand really fast, and go there, and you're pretty much set. So anyways, I've talked enough now. We're probably far enough from our village, so this is what I usually do. I go into music and sound settings, show subtitles, and pretty much the subtitles show you what sounds are around you and what direction they're coming from. So what I do is I usually dig straight down, and I'm serious. I know there's a lot of taboo about digging straight down, but I almost always do it. And here's the thing. It's very statistically unlikely that you will dig straight into lava. And even if I do dig straight into lava here, first off, most likely I will hear the lava or see it pop up in this subtitles before I actually mine into the lava. And second, if I do somehow accidentally fall into lava, which I didn't. What you can easily do is take your water bucket and, you know, splash it. You'll be fine. Or maybe take some golden apples with you like I do sometimes. Or, you know, once you get to the point where you just have good enough armor and weapons, you don't really need to worry about it. So then what I do is I just start going in a random direction, and then I'm paying attention to the sounds. I'm looking for things like if there's zombies, skeletons, if there's water, if there's lava, anything like that. And as you can see, there's water flowing, bats taking off, and it's from about this direction. So what I'm going to do is mine in this direction, and if you keep going towards the sound, eventually, like right here, you will run into a cave. And, you know, not every cave you find is going to have diamonds and a ton of riches and things like that. But occasionally, every few caves you run into will have diamonds, or sometimes you'll run into a really big ravine or something and you'll get a lot of diamonds. I'm going to get a little bit of coal and a little bit of iron, like I said, right off the bat here, just because I could use a little bit. I'm not too worried about getting iron. I just want a little bit more because I want to make a few more iron golems, but pretty soon I will be making an automatic iron farm, so I should be a-okay in that department. So let's grab this little vein of iron really fast, and we should be okay. So yeah, in this whole cave, already got a few good things. Down here, let's see if there's anything. Oh, there actually doesn't seem to be a lot. I mean, this might just be an unlucky cave with bad spawns. Usually I would have found diamonds already, but yeah, using this method, obviously, you can find a lot of caves quickly. It really doesn't take that long to find a lot of really good resources and materials. Let's see over here. Is there anything? No, this cave actually kind of sucks. This is bad for showing off my method, but oh, maybe not, because as you can see, we found a giant ravine and a mine shaft. So there we go. Alright, I checked out most of the cave. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Around the mine shaft, didn't find anything too great. I mean, I found a few veins of gold and a little bit of iron. But besides that, nothing crazy. But let's check out this little mine shaft here. It might be a few blocks too high to host any diamonds, but we should still find some really good chests. Hopefully some good loot, different things like that. I mean, we're on Y19 right now, only a few blocks above where diamonds spawn. So if we can find a part of the mine shaft that sinks down a little bit lower, we might run into some diamonds like here, potentially, this little cave. There could be some diamonds around here. Oh, here's the spawner. I know people are going to yell at me for breaking the spawner, but personally, I'm not too worried. I have enough XP. I don't really need to make, you know, a spider spawner for XP. I know this isn't part of the mine shaft, but let's still check out this little area, just because I'm surprised I still haven't found any diamonds yet. I normally find diamonds by now. It seems like on stream I always have such good luck finding diamonds, but whenever I actually try to find them on camera, suddenly I can't find any. So I don't know what's up with that Mojang. They're just trying to glitch me, but I don't know. I guess I'll grab this little bit of gold right here, because getting gold is still pretty good. Honestly, with how much gold I have now, I can probably make a full maxed out beacon out of gold. Speaking of which, I would like to fight the Wither pretty soon in a video. Only issue is that I currently do not have enough Wither skulls, and since the drop chance is what, like 2 or 3% or something like that, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of Withers. So I'll probably do some sort of live stream dedicated to just trying to hunt down and kill Wither skeletons for their skulls, because hopefully I can fight the Wither. I think it'd be a pretty fun video. I've done videos in the past dedicated to just fighting the Wither, showing you guys how to fight it correctly and all that stuff. Ooh, it looks like we found another spawner. Okay. Honestly, half the time I just mine the spawner just for the XP. It's really nice, because it gives a decent amount of XP. Alright, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to find diamonds for you guys, but this seems to be, I don't know, maybe this is an unlucky mine shaft. I mean, we're getting a decent amount of gold, so I guess I can't really complain. But we are low enough that we should be running into some diamonds. Like, there's this whole giant area, and I'm surprised we still haven't found any yet. I know some people are going to yell at me for getting not all of the iron, but honestly, like I said, I'm not too concerned about it. I only want to get a little bit of it here and there. This is a pretty big mine shaft, though. Dang, this thing is... this thing goes on forever. Let's check out anything down here. No, this is bedrock. Okay. Come on, I at least have to get one vein of diamonds. I can't leave this mine shaft until I get one vein of diamonds, or at least a few diamonds from a chest, because I know sometimes they have those minecart chests, and those will have diamonds in them. I'll be fine with that, because at least that's finding diamonds. That's at least something I've accomplished in my life. Let's check out this little side, though. I didn't check out this direction. I'd like to get some name tags, too, from the chests. Oh, wait, here's... Oh, and we found a name tag, okay. Guess it's my lucky day. I was gonna say I want a name tag, just because I want to start naming more things around my village. Because there's still a lot of things I would like to name. I would like to name some villagers, stuff like that. Oh, and there we go. We got some diamonds. 1, 2, 3, and that's actually 4, because hashtag fortune. So that's pretty good. I'll take that. But if there's one vein of diamonds, that means there's probably another one not too far away. So let's keep looking around here. This might be a good spot for it. Even though this kind of takes me away from the mineshaft, that's okay. Because this still looks like a nice area for potential diamonds. Anything over here? Nope, okay. I don't see anything over there. There's a lot of lapis, though, a lot of redstone, a lot of other stuff, which I know a lot of people will collect. So again, if you're someone that's not like me and you just collect literally everything you see, because I know there's a lot of people like that literally just want to collect every ore they see, then this mining method is extra overpowered for you, because, you know, you just reap all the benefits of this. But let's see, we're on Y 18. Okay, so we're still a little bit too high for diamonds to spawn, but like I said, sometimes it'll take you into a lower area, or sometimes you can get a lot of gold like we just ran into. Honestly, I don't know why I keep getting gold. I don't really need it anymore. Honestly, I might just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just show it off in one episode. Make a bunch of gold blocks, make a build out of it. I also apologize. I am a little stuffed up. It's not super bad. I don't know what it is. My body just hates me. I don't know. There's got to be some more diamonds around here or something, though. There can't just be that one vein in this entire mine shaft. There's got to be more. Plus, there's got to be more mine carts with chests. What is this? Is this the ravine? Oh, that's okay. That's where we entered. That's the ravine. Let's see. Anything down this little cave right here? No, not really. Okay. Well, regardless, I mean, you know, even if on video I'm not getting tons of diamonds, there's still tons of every other resource around us. Like, huge, vast amounts that would get anyone on any server rich quickly. Even if you're just playing survival, you'll still get, like, literally tons of iron. You'll have stacks and stacks within just a few minutes. Oh, I thought that was cobblestone. I was going to say, is there a dungeon here? But yeah, there's that. Or sometimes, you know, you'll also get luckier than me, get a lot more diamonds. Now, right now, I'm also not getting a ton of diamonds because I'm actually looking through the mineshaft. Going through a mineshaft actually is a very inefficient way to get diamonds because, like I said, half of this mineshaft has been way too... Oh, God, no! Oh! I thought it was going to push me down and I thought I was going to die. I forgot I had protection 4 for a second and that I could survive pretty much anything. What I was saying before I was really interrupted by the lava is that using a mineshaft, an abandoned mineshaft, is actually a very inefficient way to find diamonds. The most efficient way is to find those smaller caves like I was showing you, and then once you explore the entire small cave, mine in a random direction, look for more sounds that indicate another cave, go to the other cave, and then look there for diamonds, because honestly, that's probably the best method for diamonds, and that's how, you know, I know a lot of you guys watch my streams. I literally, if you guys see, after I go mining 20 or 30 minutes later, I'll have anywhere from like a stack to a stack and a half of diamonds. Sometimes, you know what I should just do? I should just do like a good old like 10-hour stream dedicated to just mining. Like literally just mining the entire time, have mending on my pickaxe, have like a bunch of shulker boxes and ender chests to keep my items, and see how many diamonds I could get. I bet I could get pretty much an entire inventory full of diamonds, which, again, if you did that, if you use this method like the first or second day a server comes out, that is extremely overpowered. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore around this mineshaft a little bit more and notify you if I find anything interesting. Alright, well, anyways, I've landed back in the village here. I didn't really find anything else too interesting. I did find a 1 block vein of diamond, which actually dropped like 3 diamonds because I love fortune, but it was literally only a 1 block like diamond. It wasn't even really a vein. It was literally just a diamond. But you know, I'll still take it. I got a little bit more gold, a little bit more iron. That's about it. But nevertheless, we still got a name tag, which I think is pretty good. A few diamonds. So I think it was fairly successful. So I hope you guys can use that method. Again, the final part of the method is just using those coordinates that you saved in chat, walking back to them to get back to your village, and you should be okay. Yeah, but anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Tomorrow's episode will be a normally scheduled building episode or some sort of tutorial, something like that. Also, though, recording this, it is New Year's Eve for me. It is officially December 31st. So I wish you guys a happy 2020. You know, this year has been amazing for me. Lots of stuff has happened on the channel and in my personal life. Probably the craziest year, you know, this is the year my YouTube channel really started to take off. At the beginning of the year, it was pretty small. And I was only, you know, a few thousand subscribers playing Wizard 101, not even Minecraft. And now, today, we should hit 80,000 subs, which is a crazy milestone, super close to 100,000. I seriously can't even believe it. And just to think how far we've come in this world, in real life, everything. I mean, in real life, it's my senior year of high school. I'm finishing up. You know, my grades are pretty decent. Everything I've worked for is coming together. I got accepted into a college, you know, I'm super happy about. You know, it's not like any super great college. I'm not too worried about going to a really good college right now. I'm just going to college to take night classes while I focus on mainly doing YouTube. But yeah, it's been a great year. I thank you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope it also helped you guys out in your world. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But this is JWhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.